We're going to continue our team coverage now in Portsmouth. 10 on your side's Liz Palka is live outside a flooded apartment complex in the Churchland section. Liz, what's the latest there?
Well, Nicole, the Red Cross is helping families that have been displaced here. It's not yet clear how many people have been affected by this flooding, but the Red Cross says they are working with the apartment complex to figure out that information. Now, we have spoken to a lot of residents that live here at the village at Western Branch. Several people telling us they lost everything in a matter of minutes.
10 minutes, my whole apartment was gone.
Churchland Boulevard in Portsmouth was underwater Monday evening, and the rain didn't stop, filling apartments in the village at Western Branch.
My car's gone. I've lost everything in my apartment. And it flooded so bad, like everything in my apartment's turned over.
Brent Park said he has plenty of insurance claims he'll need to file over the next few days. For now, all he can do is grab what he can.
I was trying to grab pictures and stuff that, I won't be able to rebuy. I mean, memories.
At the same time, Virginia Port Authority plus Portsmouth firefighters pulled a rescue boat down the road. KinderCare Learning Center was flooding. Parents showed up to pick up their kids and pulled them out of a boat.
We have firemen here with a little raft to get their kids back and forth. So it's not like people are trying to swim through the water to get their kids.
KinderCare employees said 35 kids plus the staff were pulled across the parking lot. They added everyone was okay inside, some just a little scared.
From Churchland all the way downtown, it's just inundated.
Portsmouth tow truck drivers stayed busy on flooded neighborhood roads.
Rain covers the road, you can't see, and they pull over and bam, you're in a ditch.
A mail delivery truck tipped in a ditch, and even a school bus ran into trouble on Tire Neck Road with more than a dozen high school students inside.
And we came this way, and that's when he ran inside the ditch.
Tamia Neville was one of the students on the tilting bus, saying the driver directed kids out the emergency exit.
He told everybody just to get off on the back like you're taking a test, get off on the back. And he just stayed up in the front, and the adults and children had to come out and help him get off the bus.
Residents have lost more than personal belongings. They've lost animals, too. Earlier, when we were out here this afternoon, a woman came up to us crying, saying she couldn't find her dog here in the apartment complex. Well, she also came up to us an hour ago saying her dog is dead. That is certainly something we will be checking back in with the apartment complex and the fire department in the morning to find out how residents' animals and pets were affected by this flooding. We want to reiterate the Red Cross is standing by to help anyone who might need it tonight, especially those from the village at Western Branch. Also, a second apartment complex that has had problems tonight, the Cedar Creek Apartments. They say you can call your apartment complex management to get in touch with them to find out more about their shelter, or you can call their local hotline. That number is 757-446-7700. I believe we have that number up on your screen again, just in case. It's 446-7700. They say they have a shelter set up on Peach Street, and you can contact them if you need any help at all. Live in Portsmouth, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.
More flooded apartments on the peninsula. The City Line apartments in Newport News frequently flood, and today was no exception. There were no mandatory evacuations, but a lot of residents decided to leave on their own.
I mean, like most of the time when it rains and everything, like storms come, it's always flooded back there. I mean, like, and plus, like, the drainage back there, it's not very good, so the water just keeps coming up over and over again.
It's like, it's up past your knees, it's getting wet past your knees, and it's getting higher and higher. Because I think the drainages are backed up, and it's getting higher and higher.
We also got video of people getting out of City Line any way they could, and that includes riding in military vehicles. Let's go live now to downtown Norfolk, where plenty of drivers got stranded in the floodwaters. 10 on your side's Jason Marks joins us with the latest. Jason?
Nicole, wow, things look so much different here at Virginia Beach Boulevard and Tidewater Drive. It's amazing what just a couple hours can do. You couldn't even see those lines on the street when we first got out here this afternoon, and drivers could not tell how deep the water was.
Traffic's bad. I just want everyone to get home safely, and I just wish that, people drive like they have some sense.
In the blink of an eye, driving home went from rush hour to rush hours as that commute became a nightmare.
It's been terrible, really bad. I just left Portsmouth, Virginia, right? And cars are just floating and just all up in the water.
The intersection of Tidewater Drive and Virginia Beach Boulevard in Norfolk had its issues too. Drivers decided to risk the high water, and several paid the price.
I didn't think it was that deep because last time it happened like a month ago, I got through it, so I didn't realize it was as deep as it was so quickly.
Amber Chastain got stuck like so many. She needed help to get out.
I guess a wave hit my car the right way and just stopped, and the gentleman over here helped me push it. So
you're returning the favor?
Yeah.
How many have you pushed so far?
6. About that. Might as well keep going.
One car after another had to be rolled to safety.
I'm gonna help here, guys.
Even 10 on your side got into the act, but that good deed was nothing compared to Erica and Patrick French.
We were coming down this way. We just got married today. We're coming down
You just got married today?
Yes.
Congratulations. This is what a way to spend your honeymoon.
Drivers weren't the only ones affected. Habitat for Humanity had to close early because the parking lot was surrounded by water.
We're here on Tidewater Drive. I always say when the tide comes in, we're underwater, and we're underwater right now.
Leaving people looking for any way to stay dry.
It comes up to here to my knees. That's why I have this big trash bag on right now.
You have to do what you have to do,
Gotta
right?
do what you gotta do to get through this weather, man. You know, don't stop nobody.
Unfortunately, several people, though, get stopped by the water today. They lost their cars here at this intersection. Obviously, tow truck drivers, very busy. Now, we did check with Norfolk officials just a short time ago. They tell us that no streets right now are closed due to the water. That's the latest here in Norfolk. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
We got this video of more flooding in Portsmouth. This is on Effingham Street near the Naval Medical Center. Lots of high water made it difficult for cars to get through, so Navy members still dressed in their fatigues went over to help out.
I thought an area I could drive through, but apparently not. It didn't work because you can see right here the water's up to my knees. I was luckily to push my car out. Me and a young lady was able to over there help me.
It feels good to help them and not expect anything back, you know, like being a part of the military or not, like it feels good to help people and then to see their reaction.
And all Torres says she helped about 10 cars. Also in Old Town, some drivers tried to park on the median to get out of the floodwaters. One woman told us she had to miss work because of the flooding.
I was on my way to work coming from downtown tunnel, and my client lived up here on Effingham. As soon as I came out the tunnel, traffic at a standstill. Nobody going anywhere. And I turned my car around and came over here and parked and said I'm gonna wait until the water subsides. I'm not trying to damage my car, it's already old.
She told us at one point the water was up over her wheel wells.